Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Costas.
Happy birthday to me.
Costas.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Yep, of course, as you know, my birthday's today, 1st of April, the best day of the year.
Yes. It's not an April Fool's. It is his birthday.
It's quite unfortunate because when I was in Cyprus, 1st of April was always a bank holiday. So I never went to school on my birthday.
So you didn't get any like, hey, it's your birthday.
No, none of that. So, which was good because I had a day off instead.
Well, now you get millions of viewers to say happy birthday down
Apparently,
below.
on the last count, it's 3.42 million viewers.
3.42.
Yeah, absolutely.
My goodness, it's up there with the Night Manager.
And that's not a lie either. Yeah, but we better look in the Night Manager. Right, what we're going to talk about today, of course, no one got the word of the week.
Yeah, what's going on with
What's
the
wrong
anagram,
with
guys? What's going on?
No, actually not word of the week, the anagram.
With the anagram.
We got some interesting responses. For some reason, they were all wrong.
Guys.
I couldn't remember.
I know,
what
you
it was.
asked before the show. What was the thing again? Well, the funny thing is, it's not applicable anymore. Because we'd hoped people would get it within that week. Come on, guys. It was, we have a cold.
Yeah, we no longer have a cold.
We no longer have a
That's
cold.
blasphemy.
That word shall not be spoken.
We can't afford to have a cold.
That's true. Yes, but we have a cold. Well, come on, guys.
Come on.
We said we were the hints that week.
No one got it.
Anyway, we don't have a cold anymore, so that's good. We have for you 3 once-overs this week.
Actually, yeah, we got 3 once-overs, and we've also got the trailer of a release that's going to happen next week.
Yeah.
In fact, today we have the official release for Masquerade. Next week we'll have the official release for Bazinga Box, which you will see the trailer for at the end of this show. So stick around. And once-overs this week, they're at the Table Live Lectures by Jack Carpenter.
And we also have Recollector.
Yeah, so we've got quite a bit to get through, so let's get on with this week's show.
Our first once-over this week is Recollector by Miguel Angel Gea. Let's have a look at the official trailer and have a talk about it afterwards.
What's going on, guys? I'm going to show you something really cool. I want to use 2 cards, the Queen of Diamonds and the Queen of Hearts. So George, what I want you to do is I want you to check out the queens, make sure the queens are completely normal, make sure there's nothing inside the box. The box is completely empty. It's a box of emptiness. George, put the 2 cards inside the box. Close the box. And nothing can get in, nothing can get out. The 2 queens inside the box. I'm going to put the box right there. And George, what I want you to do is I want you to say stop whenever you want. So say stop.
Stop.
Perfect. Look at the card. So everybody at home, remember that card. And we're going to take the 9 of spades. We're going to put it about middle. And inside the box, what are the 2 cards? 2 cards inside the box. Could it be? Could it be? Oh, snaps. 1 card in between the queens, the 9 of spades. You guys want to see it again? Okay, we'll do it again. Take the 2 queens. We're going to put the queens inside of the box, just like this. I want you guys to really burn me. Here we go. 9 of spades. Boom. Done. Inside the box, 2 cards with the 9 of spades in between. And that's Recollector by Miguel Gea.
Now, you've just seen the trailer for Recollector. It is, again, what it is. It is a one-trick pony. What you get with this, What you get with this is the instructions for just what you saw. But that being said, it is quite a powerful effect. It is a sandwich effect, also in a box.
It's a very nice routine. If you like card in boxes, this is great. It's a multi-phase type effect. So you don't just have one trick, you sort of got a couple of phases, which is great. So nice. Each one builds on top of each other. It's very easy to do.
Yes.
Apart from parts of it, it's a bit angly.
It's a bit angly, just with the box, but that's just...
Yeah, don't let it distract you from
it's just a
this
tilt
trick.
of the hand. Yeah. It's not really like a big deal. But I mean, there's not much more to say to it because it is this is the trick that you see and that's all that comes with it.
Well, it's well structured.
Well structured,
fact,
well thought out.
It's not what I thought it was initially. There is a gimmick involved.
There is a gimmick involved.
The gimmick is actually very simple.
Yep.
But it helps you perform this particular effect and it's really good.
The interesting thing about the gimmick is that when I heard there was a gimmick with it, even after watching the trailer, you don't realize what the gimmick is, even though when you know what the gimmick is, it's a very well hidden gimmick that we use on a daily basis, the sort of daily magician basis.
It's really well hidden and really well structured within the routine. And the great thing is, there's no complicated stuff in order to accomplish this type of trick.
No.
Which is good. So, and again, it's what you see is what you get. What you see in the trailer is exactly what you'll be performing.
Straight performance.
And it's okay. You need to routine it. You need to practice the routine. But apart from that, I reckon give it a couple of hours. You have it down, and you'll be a pro.
Yeah.
You'll be a pro like Miguel Angel Gea. So that's Recollector. The other Table Live lecture this week is the Table Live lecture with Jack Carpenter. Let's watch one of the tricks that Chris performed to Rachel and then we'll come back and discuss the lecture.
Now, to be honest, I keep forgetting this trick. I keep getting it in the wrong order, so bear with me on this one. So start with a pack of cards. In fact, we won't use the whole pack. We will just use a few cards. In fact, we will use just 4 cards. We will use the aces. Clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. If you can remember the order, clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds, that would be great. So just remember clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Yeah? Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Keep saying it in your head, because you're going to need it in a minute. We don't need the rest of the cards. They can go inside the box. Okay, so can you remember which order they're in? Clubs, hearts,
spades, diamonds.
Perfect. Again, we don't need the box, so we just need the... Oh, wait, I kept getting this in the wrong order. So I think, the box stays, the deck is the outside, and I think, on the inside of the thing, there's clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds. Yeah. Simple and quick. And done incorrectly, but, it still worked.
Good.
You've just seen Chris perform the trick on here called Way Off Balance. Very simple effect.
Really simple.
The effects on this are actually straightforward and simple. You just need to practice and perform them.
Yep.
This particular one is very interesting because to the layperson, it's really strong.
Yes, and I understand that being burnt with a camera is a lot different from... It's really hard to distract the camera. Just saying.
Well, it's like with a lot of things, we do have to think away from the camera. We've got to think, okay, we're going to perform it to the spectator. How are they going to perceive it? Yeah, as magicians, we know a lot of tricks. We know a lot of methods, and we can suss out a lot of tricks. So we've got to move away from that and say, actually, no, if I perform this, this is the reaction I would get. And this does get a strong reaction.
And that was the reaction that we got. It's
There's only 4 routines on this, isn't it? Somewhere around 4 routines?
Yeah, 4 routines.
But there's a lot of information regarding various shifts, passes, shuffles, some very technical stuff.
Yes.
Which you will be able to master.
And may I just say, Jack Carpenter, he's got a smooth voice. He's nice to listen to.
He's got one of those gravitas voices.
It does. That being said, you will be able to perform the effects on there without learning the technical stuff that he goes into later.
Apart from 21 Hustle.
Apart from 21 Hustle, which is the one that I really wanted to perform, but for us UK viewers and UK residents, you can't really do it because we don't have a £1 note. But, I mean, you theoretically could with 5 and 10s, but the idea is that you're trying to rip someone off with less money.
Or you can get some, I suppose, American dollars and
you could
say you've gone to America and
someone hustled me with this.
Yeah, that's always an option. You got King Swing, which is a Cartoon Possible location.
Yeah,
with 4 kings
with a transpo as well with aces, and it's good. It's good.
And also you got Jack's version of a classic, which is the Triumph.
Yes, his Triumph is really nice actually. It's very clean. The split that we know we have to do in a normal Triumph is very well hidden and straight. It ran by me very quickly when I saw it. I was like, did he? I don't know if he did.
I also do like his Count Palm. That's really nice.
Yes.
Really nice.
Yeah, so it's sort of split up into 2 sections. It's split up into the tricks to begin with. He goes through the tricks, and then the second bit is all about the technical stuff, and also certain techniques if you wanted to enhance the first effects.
The thing is, it's like all these At the Table Live lectures, they're $8.99, and you will fail to not take something from every single one.
Yeah.
I find it impossible with 3 hours plus worth of material to not find one nugget in there that might inspire you with something else.
Yeah.
Or you would say, oh, I need to practice that, or I need to learn this, or I'm going to perform this.
Absolutely.
So again, it's another one, some good stuff on here. It's well worth it.
Indeed.
Okay, our third once over this week is our first Blackpool release, which is Masquerade. Now, as you can see, it's very small. Can you read it? Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Now, what we're going to do, we are not going to show you a live performance on this. We can do, and we will do at some stage.
Yeah.
But I want to show you the official trailer because it shows you reactions from real people when we went out on the street to perform the trailer. So you will get a better idea of what people think of this trick rather than us just performing it to one spectator, which is Rachel. So we thought we'd do that just so you can get an idea of the reactions and stuff. So let's watch the official trailer.
What? That's surreal. So how did I get that one?
That's good. Yeah, go on. That was good. Thank you.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Anytime.
My man Chris is
In this case, it's rocking some sick shades.
I have a prediction here in this envelope, and I'd like you to hold on to it. Don't let me near it. In fact, put it in your top pocket. Brilliant. Perfect. Pass it all the way down. Nicely done. Perfect. In the hat. And I also have a pack of cards. Now the pack of cards, we're gonna split about halfway, just like so. Now this is up to you. You've got a choice of 2 piles. Which pile would you like to use?
This one. Well, either one of these.
Yeah, which one do you want? You want that one?
Yeah.
I want to use that one.
You want to use that one? Okay. Put your phone down. Perfect. Hold that. I'll hold this like so. Now, we're gonna put the pile behind our back in one moment. I know, a little finicky. We're gonna go through, we're gonna find one card. Doesn't matter what it is, you can't look at it. You're gonna turn it face up and you're gonna put it back in the pack.
Okay.
So you've got one reverse card somewhere in the pack, but we don't know what it is. Okay, behind the back, I'll do the same. Perfect, and that should be mine. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to swap packs with you. So you have my pile, and what I'd like you to do is spread my pile and just see which card that I turned face up, and I'll spread yours, show you which card you turned over. 5 of hearts, 8 of clubs. Not a match by any chance, but we did have the prediction to begin with. So if you take out the envelope, pass it back to Dan, perfect.
Give it over, yeah.
And open it up, and hopefully this should be, look at that. So we've got the 3 of clubs and the 4 of diamonds. That's pretty good. Now, here's the interesting thing. The prediction is actually from the deck we are using. These are red backed. These are red backed. So the card that you turned over is from a different pack.
Okay, no, I didn't see that.
And if you have a look at the card, that is also from a different pack. You were destined to pick these cards. Do you know why? Do you know why you were destined? Because if you actually turn over the cards, turn them all over, they're all entirely blank. Because they are all. That they are all.
But how did I get that one? What? That's surreal. I'm hard to impress with these. So over mine. Wow. So you're not going to tell me?
No. Now you've just seen the official trailer for Masquerade. It was fun. It was one of my favorite going out to film trailers because of how strong the effect is. And it's just fun to perform.
It's
as well.
very strong. Now, the great thing about this, it's based on a previous trick.
Yes.
It's under a different guise. But there's so many advantages with Masquerade. For example, at the beginning, the spectators do have a free choice of which pile they choose.
Yes, totally.
So there's no force of you are going to take this pile or anything like that. It's absolutely free choice. What the magician does, in order for the trick to work, is virtually all disappeared.
Yes.
There was more work beforehand, so there's hardly anything you need to do.
Finagly stuff.
But the reactions are so good at the end. The reactions are really, really impressive because it's an unbelievable outcome, especially the fact if you take into consideration there's a free choice of what pile the spectator chooses to use at the beginning. Mm-hmm. They can choose any card and turn it face up. That card matches a prediction you already have in an envelope.
Then the cards that they turned over are from an entirely different pack.
And then all the cards are blank, and you can't get stronger than that. It's one of the tricks that once we demonstrate it, you guarantee people will get fooled. And magicians can't really backtrack it either because they don't see exactly what's going on. And in fact, there's also the interesting thing is there's only one move the magician does, and on the trailer, Chris actually does it in front of the camera.
I do.
So if you can spot it, you're fantastic.
Well, I also talking about the fact that when we do this live, everyone likes it and it fools people. This has a special place. Woo! Dropping it. So excited. This has a special place in my heart because it was the first trick you ever showed me when I walked inside this shop.
Yeah,
and it fooled me.
But this is was actually Paul Hancock who actually gave us the idea of how to change this and actually make it stronger.
Yes.
And it was a free choice at the beginning that sort of made it work.
Talking about strength, it's not just one effect.
No, there's actually about 5 effects on this. Yeah. Masquerade is not just the only thing you get. You get variations. You get original.
Yeah.
You also get a couple of different packet tricks you can do. So instead of using a whole blank deck, you can use like 12 cards.
Yep.
You've also got a trick that thank you to Camera Francis for allowing us to put on here, which is a fantastic effect using blank cards.
Yep.
So there's 5 different things you can do. So hopefully it's more of a project to help you get some ideas of how to use blank cards And
how to use the Masquerade sort of principle within other tricks as well.
And use them for the strength that they can create. It's very strong effect. And it's available now. It's actually all pre-orders are being shipped, and the official trailer is being released today as well. So that's Masquerade.
End of the show!
Yoo-hoo! We can go and party! Cake!
It's
Let's go
birthday
and get
party.
some cake! Let's go and get some cake!
I've got a cake on my mind now. Thanks for that. Our first once over this week was Recollector, which is a brilliant transpo effect, carded box effect. Our At the Table Live lecture was Jack Carpenter's. We went over the official release of Masquerade. And
our next release, our next Blackpool release, we're so looking forward to finally bringing this out officially.
Properly.
We've now got an official trailer, which you will see at the end of the show, which is Bazinga Box by James Keatley. The only people that have seen a performance would have been at Blackpool. We've had it on the website, but they had no trailer. But now you can see exactly what this is. Basically, the idea is you get a card chosen.
yes,
The spectator can sign it. You place it in the card box. You then give that card box straight to the spectator to hold. They feel that card box get lighter. The spectator opens the card box. And inside, there's only one card, which is their signed card.
yes.
And everything happens without hiding anything.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yes, yes.
It's very interesting because the great advantage of this is everything's very visible, and also the gimmick is very convincing, but also the card box is ungimmicked, so the spectator can examine everything.
yes, yes.
How else do
Completely
you
examinable
explain
again.
it? But if you watch the official trailer, you would actually see the reactions. You'll actually see the performances and get an idea of exactly what this is. It's a great idea by James, and you know we love performing this because the reactions are fantastic. In fact, this is one of the few tricks that got consistent reactions.
Yes, we went out and performed it a whole bunch of times, and every single time we got great reactions from it.
Yeah, because you go out performing and you perform something, you get a strong reaction. You perform it to someone else and they don't react, or the reaction's very...
It's all internal.
Yeah,
and
so when we were doing Bazinga Box, from the first time performance to the last, they were all consistent. They were all strong. And there's a moment in there which you just like watching the spectator's face, is when they're holding the card box and they feel the card box go lighter.
Yeah.
Which is a great moment because as the magician, you know how the trick works. And yeah, just seeing their reactions is great. If you like the look of Bazinga Box, it's available to pre-order. It's definitely going to be released next week. Everything's already made, the gimmicks they packed and all that kind of stuff. But we're just going to give it a week, just to give Masquerade a week to get out there. And that's Bazinga Box. So let's go and leave you with the trailer. Bye.
And so we're going to start as every card trick starts. Pick a card, any card. Have a look at it, remember it, do not forget it. Just so we know that it is your card, I have a pen. Yeah, would you mind signing the card for me? And that is dry, that doesn't come off, make sure the ink doesn't come off.
That's so good.
Perfect. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed. Put your left hand down. Perfect. We're going to close the box. You feel the deck get lighter. Now this is totally up to you. Open the box up. Open it.
Awesome. Just awesome.
Do you feel it?
It feels empty, yeah.
Does it feel empty?
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you feel it get lighter? Now I'll hold that for you. If you open the box for me, hopefully there should be one thing and one thing in there only. Do it yourself, open up the box.
Yeah, it's empty. It's got one card. It's my card.
Hey! Hopefully, there should be one card and one card only.
Yeah.